Ancestor Kai of Mount Furong was a source of the realization of single-minded sustained practice. When the ruler conferred on him the title Chan Master Dinzo, together with a purple robe, the ancestor would not accept him and composed a memorial stating his refusal. Although the ruler reprimanded him, the master did not accept. The Dharma taste of his rice broth has been passed down. When he made his hermitage at Mount Furong, the clerics and laymen who flowed to the place were nearly several hundred in number. But since they only got a daily fare of 1 bowl of gruel, many of them withdrew. The master made a vow not to go for meal offerings. Once, in addressing the assembly, he said, "To go forth from the household means to hate the afflictions and seek liberation from birth and death, to rest the mind, stop thoughts and cut off mental objects. Therefore it's called going forth from the household. How can we bury our daily lives in frivolous benefits? We should straightway let go of duality and cast aside the middle. When we encounter sounds and encounter sights, they are like flowers planted on a rock. When we see profit and see fame, they are like dirt in the eye. After all, it's not as if from the beginningless past we've never experienced this and don't know how it goes. It's nothing more than switching the head for the tail. Since this is all it is, why must we so fervently persist in our craving and longing? If we don't stop it now, what are we waiting for? Therefore, the prior sages always had people exhaust the present moment. When we exhaust the present moment, what else is there? When we've got a mind without concerns, even the Buddhas and ancestors will be our enemies. Only once we're naturally cool to all the concerns of this world will we accord with over there. Have you not seen that until his death, Jin-san was unwilling to meet anyone? That until his death, Jin-chao was unwilling to tell anyone? That Bianden gathered chestnuts for his food? That Damai used lotus leaves for his clothes? That practitioner Ziyi wore only paper? That senior seed, Xuantai, wore only plant fiber? Xiang's establishing a dried up free tree hall where he sat and slept with the assembly was just so you could kill off your mind. Tusis having people prepared rice that they cooked and ate together was so enable you to reduce your affairs. Now the previous sages had models like this. If they didn't have their value, why would they have been willing to do them? Gentlemen, if you personally investigate them, truly you'll be one who lacks nothing. If you're unwilling to accede to them, I'm deeply feared that henceforth you'll be wasting your efforts. This mountain monk, though his practice is not noteworthy, is honored to serve as head of his monastery. Now, could I simply sit by while the monastic property is wasted, suddenly forgetting that what prior sages have entrusted to us? So now, first of all, I want to learn a bit from the precedents for abbots left by the ancients. Having consulted with everyone, henceforth, we will not descend the mountain, will not go for meal offerings, and will not dispatch proselyting masters. We shall divide the annual yield of his cloister fields into 360 equal parts, and use 1 part each day, regardless of the increase or decrease of the residents. If there's enough rice, we'll make rice. If there's not enough to make rice, we will make gruel. If there is not enough to make gruel, we will make rice water. In meeting new arrivals, we simply offer tea, without providing refreshments. We shall provide a single tea room, which individuals may use. We should strive to reduce involvement and single-mindedly pursue the way. Moreover, there's plenty to live on. The landscape hardly wanting. The flowers can smile. The birds can sing. The wood horse whinnies long. The stone ox gallops well. Beyond the heavens, the hues of the blue mountains pale. Beside our ears, the voice of the singing spring is still. On the peak, a monkey chatters. The dew moistens the moon in the firmament. In the wood, a crane cries. The wind circles the pines at daybreak. When spring breeze arises, the dragons sing amidst the dried up trees. The autumn leaves wither, their blossoms scatter in the cold wood. The jeweled stairs are patterned with moss, the faces of the people wrapped in hazy dews. The noise is stilled the situation, just the same. A single solitude, nowhere to go.